Welcome everyone. In last session, we discussed how to insert the data in a double linked list at the starting. Okay. Now in this class, I am going to explain how we are inserting the data at the end of the linked list. As the same as usual, these are the memory fields, memory segments. Each and every segment contains the 2 bytes of data. Here I will store the value. Now this is the list with null. What is that means? List contains no elements. The same thing here in the previous class, and here I am going to use the same examples. Now I am going to insert the value at the end. Let us see how it will happen. Now if I want to insert, first I want to insert a 2. I want to insert node 2 or value 2. First what I need to do? I need to create a node with the given value. So here I need to reserve the memory. I need to reserve the memory for the new node. So I'm going to store the value 2. So that's why I put the node name as a node 2. Now here I created a node. I created a node with a given value. Am I right? Now why I put here? As you know, first one represents the address of the previous element. It stores the value. It stores the next element address. Okay. Then so in previously what we have done, if you are inserting at the starting, if you are inserting at the starting, here this field, this previous field become as a null. But we are inserting at the ending. That means the new node, so it is becoming as a new node. Am I right? It become as a new node. This new node, next element become as a null. So first step what I have done, I created a node, I created a new node with the given value. In second step, the new node next element become as a null. Why? Because I'm inserting at the end means it is the last element, so there is no previous element. Now I need to search for the linked list what to store here. Okay, so here also I will store the null. Now the same thing here also I am checking whether the linked list is empty or not. How I am checking? I am checking the head value. If the head value is null, that means the linked list is empty. Then the operations are same. Here also I will put null. Why? Because there is no previous element, and new node become as a head. New node become as a head. What is new node 2? So in, if you are inserting at the starting or ending, it doesn't matter. If the linked list is empty, that means the previous and next elements we put as a null, and the new node becoming as a head. Okay. Now I am going to insert another value. Okay. Now here it will become as a no node. I am going to insert 3. Now I am going to insert 3. Now I created a head. Sorry, I created a node with the given value. I created a node with the given value. Now I am reserving the memory here. I am reserving the memory here. So I put it as a node 3. Node 3. Now I am storing the value here. Next, second step, what I am going to do, I put new node next element as null. New node next element as null. Why? Because I am inserting at the end. Then I am checking in third step, I am checking whether my linked list is empty or not. So I am checking, is it empty? No. If it is empty, I will put it as a null and new node become as a head. Now if it is not null, then I will go for the next step. What is the next step? I am checking the previous last element. Previous last element. Why? Because I am inserting at the end. I am inserting at the end. If I have a 3 elements, I have to insert as a fourth element. So I need to store fourth element previous as a 3. What is 3? 3 is the first or existing end element. I am deleting this as a end element. I am inserting this end element. Okay, I am now inserting fourth element. So I need to find this third or previous end element. How I am going to do? I am going to do the searching method by using the swapping technology. Okay. Now I created a one temporary variable. In temporary variable, what I am going to do? I'm reading the head value. What is head? Head is 2. Head is 2. Okay, why I store the head value initially? Because everyone knows it is a linear linked list. It must start the searching from the starting. So temporary variable I am checking here now. Now I am checking whether the temporary variable next element is null or not. Okay, what is temporary variable? Node 2. Okay, node 2 next element. Yes, it is null. So then what I am going to do? So temporary next variable become as a new node. Temporary next variable stores the new node value. So what is temporary variable? Here temporary variable is 2. It stores new node. What is new node? Node 3. Okay. Here also I will put the next element as null. Here next element stores node 3. Am I right? Node 3. Next, in next step, new node previous element stores the temporary value. New node, new node previous element stores the temporary value. New node next element, what is temporary value? Node 2. So here it stores the node 2. Here also node 2. So once again I am explaining, if head is not null, what I am going to do? I am going to search the linked list what is the previous end element. So I am doing that because of by using the temporary variables. I am storing the each and every node into temporary and I am checking whether it is a last element or not. And how I am going to check that one? I am going to check whether the temporary next element is equals to null or not. I will use this type of condition. If it is null means it is the previous end element. So if it is temporary next element is null, then what I am going to do? Temporary temporary next element stores the new node value. Temporary next element stores the new node value. Now new node previous stores the temporary value. New node previous stores the temporary value. Okay, I have done this here. Now let's check by inserting another example or by another value. Now I want to insert 4. Now I want to insert 4. Next what I am going to do? Here I am reserving the memory. I am reserving the memory by using malloc. Now I will put it as a node 4. Now the value become as 4. In second step what I am going to do? New node next element become as null. New node next element become as null. So here also it become as null. Okay, next I am checking whether the what is the last element of the previous linked list. What is the last element of the previous linked list? Now first I will start from the head value. What is head value? Node 2. I am checking whether the node 2 is null or node 2 next element is null or not. So okay, node 2 next element, no, it is node 3. Then what I am going to do? I will store next value of the temporary variable into a temporary. How I am going to do? Temporary next variable stores, sorry, temporary stores the temporary next variable. Okay, now here temporary stores the temporary next variable. So here temporary next variable is 3. Now temporary next variable is 3. Now again I am checking temporary next is null or not. Okay, temporary next, yes, it is null. Then what I have to do? So temporary next variable stores the new node. What is new node? Node 4. Okay, now here next new node previous element stores the temporary value. What is temporary value? Node 3. Okay, am I right? So 2, 3, 4. Again let's check another example. Okay, first I need to store these values in a memory also. Okay, 4 null, here 3 temporary previous element stores node 4. Here I will store as a node 4. Next new node previous element stores the temporary value. What is the temporary value? Node 3. Okay, again I am inserting a new node. Let's check how it is happening. Now I inserted a 5. I inserted 5 here, so I reserved a space here. I'm reserving a space. Let's see, node 5. Okay, now in value I will store, in value I will store 5. Okay, now I am checking. Okay, next value as a null. I'm I'm storing the new node next value as null. Now what is the new node? Here 5 is the new node. New node next element become as null. New node next element become as null. Now I'm checking whether the list is empty or not. Is list is empty? No. If it is not empty, what I'm going to do? I'm searching for the last element of the previous linked list. How I'm going to do? By using the searching method, by using temporary variables. So first initially I will store the head value node 2. Here I am checking whether the temporary next variable is null or not. Is the temporary, what is temporary, node 2 is null or null? No. Then what I am going to do? I will do this one. Temporary stores next element of temporary. Temporary next element is node 3. So here I will store 3. Again I am checking whether the temporary variable next element is null or not. Is it null? Node 3 refers to node 4. So again this step will repeat. So temporary stores the next element of temporary. What is the temporary next element? Node 4. Now again I am checking. Temporary next value is null. Yes, it is null. Then these two operations are happen. What are the operations? Temporary next value stores new node. What is new node? Node 5. Next new node previous element stores temporary value. What is the temporary value? Node 4. So here also, here node 5, node 4. Okay. Now again I want to insert one more variable, one more node, that is the value is 6. Let's try to memorize what I have done and try to do in your own way. Okay, let's try to do with me by seeing this video. Now let's see. Again I created a node with the new value. I want to insert 6. I want to insert 6. Next what I am going to do, I am reserving a space for this one. I am reserving a space. That space is represented as node 6. Okay, you can do any, you can name it as anything you want. Now here shows the 6. Now this one becomes as new node. This one become as new node. Next step, new node next element stores null value. New node next element stores null value. Next what will happen? New node next element stores the null value. Next what will happen? Whether the linked list is empty or not. How I am going to check? Check whether the head value is null or not. Is head value null? No. Then what I am going to do? I need to find the last element of the previous linked list. Now I need to start from the head. What is head? 2. Okay. Now I am checking whether the temporary next variable value is null or not. So whether temporary next variable null means it is the last element of the linked list previously. Now is temporary, what is temporary? Node 2. Node 2 reference node 3. Okay. So what I am going to do? I am going to swap to the next element. Sorry. I am going to swap with the next element. So temporary stores temporary next. What is temporary value? 2. 2 next value is node 3. So here it stores the node 3. Again I am checking whether the temporary next value is null or not. Is it null? No. So what I am going to do? I am going to store next element of node 3. What is node 3 next element? Node 4. Okay. Now again I am checking, is node 4 next element null? No, it represents 5. So what I am going to do? I am storing the next element into a temporary. What is the next element? Node 5. Am I right? Node 5. Now again I am checking temporary next value is null or not. Yes, it is null. Then what I have to do? I need to do temporary next value stores the new node value. What is new node? New node is 6. Sorry, new node is 6. Temporary next value stores the node 6. Okay, node not here, here node 6. Okay, very good. Next, new node previous element. New node previous element stores the temporary value. What is the temporary value? Node 5. Node 5. Here also node 5. Now let us check whether the linked list is perfectly traversing or not. Now head represents 2, 2 represents 3, okay, 2, 2 represents 3, 3 represents 4, correct, 2 represents 3, 3 represents 4, 4 represents 5, 4 represents 5, next 5 represents 6, 5 represents 6, 6 represents null, so the values are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is the upcoming, or it is the created linked list by using the insert at the end of the double linked list. I hope everyone understands the concept. Once again, let's see how we can write this process in a algorithm manner. Now let's try for the operations. Now first operation, what I am going to do, create a new node with given data. Create new node with given data. In next step, I am inserting at the end. So new node, new node, next, new node, next become as null. New node, next become as null. Why? Because it is the last element of the linked list. Now I am checking whether the linked list is empty or not. How I am going to check? Head is null or not. If head is null or not. If head null means what I am going to do? Now new node previous element, new node previous element also become as a null. New node previous element also become as a null, and head stores new node as a head value. So new node or new node become as a head value. New node become as a head value. Okay. If it is S, am I right? If it is S, what if it is no? Then what I have to do? If it is no means, then I need to traverse the linked list. How I am going to do? I am going to store head value into a temporary variable. I am going to initially storing the head value into a temporary variable. I need to search from the beginning. Then what I am going to do? Checking whether the temporary next value is null or not. Okay, if the temporary next value is null means what I am going to do? If it is not null, sorry, here let's try like this. The temporary is not null, then what I am going to do? Temporary stores the temporary next value. Temporary stores the temporary next value. If it is not null, if it is null, what then? The final operations are done. What are the final operations? Temporary next value stored new node address. Temporary next value stores new node address. Now here next, new node previous stores the temporary value. New node previous address stores the temporary value. Now I hope everyone understands the process, how we are inserting a element at the end of the linked list. Here also we follow these 7 steps. The first one, we create a linked list with the given data. In second one, I am going to put as a null for the new node next element. New node next element become as a null because it is the last element of the linked list. Then in third step, I am going to check whether the given linked list is empty or not. How I am going to check? I am checking whether the head is null or not. If it is head null means it will go for the fourth step. That means it is the only element. Then already in second step I put the new node next element as null. So in fourth step I will put next node, sorry, new node previous element as null and new node become as a head. If it is not, then it goes for the fifth step. In fifth step what I am going to do, I am going to store the head value into a temporary variable. Why I am doing that? Why? Because I need to set the entire linked list for for finding the last element of the previous linked list. Previous linked list means before we are adding the new element in the linked list. Okay. Now in sixth step what I am going to do, I am checking whether the temporary next element is null or not, whether temporary next element is null or not. If it is not null, then temporary variable stores the next element. Temporary variable stores next element. Temporary stores temporary next value. This loop, the sixth loop, continue 6. Okay. If temporary stores the next value, it will again automatically convert, sorry, redirected to 6. This function continuously happen until it will become as a null. Okay, temporary next become as a null until it become as a null. So null means we find it the last element of the previous element. Then if you find the last element, then what is going to do? Here temporary next element stores the new node value. Temporary next element stores the new node. Next new node previous element stores the temporary value. Correct? New node previous element stores the temporary value. So this is the process of inserting a linked list at the inserting a data in a double linked list at the end. Thank you.